This is Eagle Owl, and today I'll be talking about Jeffrey Lurie. He still have faith in Nick Sirianni. Also, Barkley sends a strong message to the league, and also Sean Stevens, the UDFA, he's ready. But let's get straight into it. All right, man. So let's get straight into it. Let's talk about Jeffrey Lurie. Yeah, so he spoke with the Philadelphia Inquirer, and he spoke about Nick Sirianni, and these are the things he had to say. The ingredients that I always seen with Nick are very obvious. The ability to connect, the ability to be authentic, incredible work ethic, high football IQ, all the reasons that he was hired in the first place have been almost magnified in the first 3 years because they've been extremely successful. Now, I will say this, everything he's saying is true. The high IQ, the work ethic, etc., I believe is all true. And I believe Nick Sirianni is authentic. The only problem I really have with Nick Sirianni is that I don't think he can play call. I don't think he's that good at play calling. 2021 last year also proved it to me that he's just not that good at play calling. So what do the Eagles do? They just gonna have this door of offensive coordinators coming in every year. I like how this going to work. I mean, it worked with other teams like the Ravens. Ravens head coach is not a offensive play caller, but at the same time, the teams that are really successful, usually they head coach is the offensive play caller. Like, for example, the Chiefs. Andy Reid, no matter who's the offensive coordinator, as long as Andy Reid is there, they'll be perfectly fine. So there's teams like that, and there's teams like us. We just gonna have this revolving door of offensive coordinators, which is not. It's not good. It's not cool. I just need an offensive coordinator that's gonna stick with Jalen Hurts. Like no matter what, I need one. Like even when you think of Tom Brady, right? Bill Belichick, yeah, he wasn't an offensive play caller, but the guy Josh McDaniels damn near stuck with Tom Brady wherever he went. So Jalen Hurts needs something like that. If Nick Sirianni can't be that play caller, we need like quote unquote loyal offensive coordinator. And it's tough because Kellen Moore is young. He gonna want to be a head coach in this league. So again, hopefully he could stick with us and stay offensive coordinator at least the next 2-3 years. Hopefully we get a ring out of it, a ring or two out of it. With the talent we have. So that's my only problem with Nick Sirianni is that sometimes he could be a little bit too stubborn, and he has to realize I'm not that good of an offensive play caller. Only problem with him. All right, so let's talk about Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley dropped a minute and about 15-second video. I would like to play the clip for y'all, but I will play it as I speak. So Saquon Barkley, he put in his caption, ready. The video starts with Mamba mentality. We all know what that means. Mamba mentality, that's that Kobe Bryant talk. Go out there, go get it, work hard. Then like the end of the video, he started playing like Meat Mill in the middle. His daughter and stuff was talking, and he pulled out like a OJ Simpson, one of the greatest running backs. But forget all the other stuff right now. I know it's hard, but OJ Simpson is probably one of the greatest running backs of all time. And he got an autograph from OJ Simpson. He pulled out the picture. So Saquon mindset is on a different level. When I say like, I always mention Milton Williams working every day. I swear I go to Saquon Barkley's page. He's posting some clip of him working, grinding, getting to it. I think this season is really personal for him. I think it is. This is one of the few times that I think Saquon Barkley was doubted, because even with him with the Giants and the Giants suck, it was like, yeah, where about Saquon Barkley? Now a lot of people mindset is, oh, do Saquon Barkley still got it? Do Saquon Barkley still got that burst? Is he still good? And I think Saquon Barkley is going to prove a lot of people wrong. I'm telling you, man, since he became a Philadelphia Eagle, this is the first time I ever seen Saquon Barkley doubted. So Saquon, keep working, keep grinding, keep doing you, and the results are going to happen. This is the time. If we want that ring, we want to go off, Do it now because you got AJ Brown, you got Devontae Smith, you got Dallas Goddard, you got the help, you got the best O line you ever going to play with. So Saquon, keep working, keep grinding. I'm telling you, this is going to be your best season, Saquon. It's time to do it. It's time to do it. It's time to prove these dudes wrong. Again, people think you're too old. Do you got the same burst? This and that. And this is when you became an Eagle. It's funny when you become an Eagle and you with the top dogs, they doubt you. It's not cool. But Saquon, again, keep doing you. All right, so let's talk about Sean Stevens, one of my favorite UDFAs. And he's working. You know, his trainer put out there, Philadelphia Eagles, you got to steal. And I believe we do. I believe we do. Sean Stevens played so good at the rookie mini camp. Like we couldn't deny signing him. And we signed him. I'm not saying that he's going to make the team, but he might make a push. He might make a push to make the team. It's just that if he was on the team last year, it would have been no doubt. I'm like, yeah, he's making the team. Just this year, we're so loaded. It's going to be so hard for him to make the team because of his position. It's going to be really hard for him to make the team because he's a cornerback and we're so loaded. But I believe he can make a push. I think he can make a push to make the team because look, you start thinking about like the Avante Mattis of the world. Do we keep Tyler Hall around? Sean Stevens really got to show out because even during OTAs, he did catch a pick. Let's see if we can make a push. Let me just say that. Let's see. I don't want to doubt the man. It's just that, again, we're very loaded. And I think he's working hard, man. I think he want to shock the world because a lot of people don't have a UDFA making the team. Even like a guy like Eli Ritz. Even Eli Ritz put out a message like, I still got it. Eli Ritz remind me of Rasul Douglas so much. I think we made a mistake with Rasul Douglas. So Eli Ritz and then the Sean Stevens of the world, just the UDFAs in general. A lot of people think not going to make the team besides like Gabe Hall or what I don't even know who else besides Gabe Hall. Everybody else is questionable to make the team, but I really like Sean Stevens. Even if he don't, you got to put him on the practice squad and really develop him, develop him and get him better. And I believe the sky's the limit for Sean Stevens. I believe this dude can be a stud for the Philadelphia Eagles, but he got to develop. He got to put in the work and the time. Give him about like a year or two if he don't make the team on a practice squad, and the guy can be nice. Because now if you go into next year, there's certain guys we just probably wouldn't have. Do we resign Isaiah Rodgers? Do Avante Mattis come back? It's certain guys that probably not going to come back, and there's certain guys we might keep like Darius Slay. Do we bring him back? Even though I think we should resign Isaiah Rodgers and stuff like that. But the future is bright if you can get a Sean Stevens on your practice squad. Hopefully, if we had to cut him, nobody, no claim or anything like that. That's a guy you want in the background, really developing, really becoming that guy. Even the Eli Ricks, like, I don't want to cut him, but we got so many corners. But if we do, hopefully, he can stay on the practice squad, really develop and, get better. So Eli Ritz's potential is extremely high, extremely high. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel about the news today? Barkley, sending a message. Jeffrey Lurie, Sean Stevens. Hell, I even threw Eli Ritz in there. But this is Eagle Out, man. I'm up.